making Wizard101 wand, the beginner ones for each school. There's ice, fire, death, life, myth, storm, and balance. So first off, for the ice school, you're going to need to pick a stick. It has to be long and straight, and it has to have a little V on the top. For the gem, you can use anything that you want, but we're going to use a rock. For the fire school, you're going to want to use a stick just like the ice school. Just have it have a bigger V, and the reason why a bigger V is because we're going to place the rock in the V, or the redstone. For the death one, you just want a big stick like this. It doesn't have to be exactly straight, but a bit straight. And we're going to carve the tip so that's pointy, a bit pointy. For the life wand, it's really easy. All you just need to do is just find the leafy branch like this one. For the myth wand, we're just going to take a stick just like this, and we're going to paint it to make it look like the myth wand. For the storm wand, you're going to need a big stick like this, and it's going to have a little flat right here so that you can put the star on top. Okay. For the balance one, you're going to need a thick stick like this. And the reason why it has to be thick is so that you can put the dragon's head on top.
First things first, you're gonna want to start rinsing all the dirt off of the sticks. Next, you're gonna want to start drying them off a bit. So first off is the ice wand. We're going to want to start by painting a base of it black. And we're going to take the rock, aka the gem, and we're going to paint it whitish blue.
So right now we just painted the majority of the wand part black, but we haven't painted this part yet because we did it for dry, so it would be easier to paint the whole thing. We're mixing these colors together for the gem. So this is what it looks like, and once we're done drying them, we're going to put them back together to complete the wand. Next up is the myth one. We're doing the easy ones first. We want to paint the majority of it black and the tip of it white like a magician's wand. This is the finishing wand for the myth.
Start. This is the storm wand, and you want to paint it yellow, the base yellow.
This is what it looks like, and we're going to put the star on after it dries. Okay, the death one, it's a little bit harder because you want to carve the tip so it's pointy, and then you want to paint the whole thing gray. Go. Okay. Now that you're done painting like the base colors, you're going to want the handle has to be dark gray, and the rest of it has to be light gray. And then when you're done with that, you need to take the black paint, and you want to paint it around the light gray. This is how it looks after you have done the swirl. Now you have to just let it dry.
For the balance wand, you're just going to paint the whole stick brown.
So this is what it looks like after we painted it. The brown that we used when we painted it the first time, it was a little bit too light. So we made it darker to give it a big full effect. But you don't have to paint it if you don't want to.
For the fire wand, we're gonna paint the V part of it yellow, and we're going to be adding a little bit of orange and gel effects because we want to get that gold effect. For this part of the wand, it's gonna be black, and for the rest of it, it's just gonna be brown. Also, for the ruby, it's going to be red.
3.
So this is what the fire wand looks like, and we managed to get kind of a goldish color out of it. That's because that's what you want, and the ruby is ruby red, like it's supposed to be. So now we are gluing the gem together with the wand with really super glue and letting it dry for a long time. So now we just have to wait for it to dry. The storm wand, we glued the star on the wand, and we painted the star purple. Even though it's kind of pink, we added some sparkles to it. For the fire wand, we glued the ruby rock in the middle of the V, and we put some orange string on the rock as support so that it won't come off. We also put some blue string on the ice wand so it wouldn't come off as well. And last but not least is the balance wand. What we did is we took we just took toilet paper and we wet it, and then we formed a little dragon head, because obviously we don't have a dragon head. So we formed a little dragon head, and once it's totally dry, we're going to super glue it to keep it steady, and then we're going to paint it green and make it look like a dragon head.